Napoleon, who built the Colts and drafted Peyton Manning, loves to tell the story about the dilemma they'd had. Does he take Manning? Does he take the other guy? And there's some stories behind the backstories. You told the backstory today that, yeah, the easy pick might have been the scorer, but you guys went with the gut, and boy, did it pay off.
You know, I learned a lot from Donnie Walsh, honestly. I remember having these discussions with him, and he said, you know, you got to go with your gut instinct. You got to go with, you know, the sort of that little inner voice. And honestly, there were some things about Tamika. I mean, let's face it, you know, she was an accomplished player. But at the time in our franchise, being a second-year team, you know, we wanted to continue the momentum, and so there was some nervousness about that. But I tell you what, every year, you know, as she would progress on in her career, I would just kind of, you know, say a little prayer of thanks of like, okay, we did good, we did good. And of course, here we are and honoring her, and wow, it's been a special ride with her.
As a GM, you're trying to build a team to win basketball games, and you heard Tony Dungy talk about it. You want to do that, but you also want to make sure that you leave an imprint afterwards. This lady has certainly done that times a million.
You know, I said it when I spoke today, is that she's really left her own, you know, brand and her own handprints on this franchise. I mean, how many teams and how many organizations, when they start building a franchise, can build it around a once-in-a-lifetime player? And I don't think you ever really know that until you get into it. And there's so much about her that we embody, and that the culture of this franchise embody. And I, you know, I don't think there's, you know, every year there was a survey that general managers would sign, you know, would fill out about who would you want to, you know, build your team around. And Tamika was always the player. And so, you know, we knew we were sort of the envy of the league. And as the years went by, I mean, you know, the rest is history. So.